I am finally excited for what honestly seems like one of the first times in a really, really long time. And that's not because I haven't felt excited about things. I've been excited about things, but what I mean I'm excited is I have a vision for myself and I have a vision for my art and where I want things to go. I can see clearly everything that has been so jumbled for so long. And honestly, I think some of that has to do with a lot of things going on. Some of that has to do with school taking over way too much of my brain. Even though school is music, it makes your brain switch over to all that stuff instead of maybe your own stuff from time to time. So it takes a while. For me personally, we got out in like the beginning of May and it's now almost the end of June, and I'm just now like finally defragging from the school year and have gotten my like full creative spark back, and I hate that it goes away. I don't think anyone likes that it goes away, but it does sometimes, and there's nothing you can do about it besides push and push to try and keep going at your craft and your art and not worry about the fact that sometimes it might not be as easy one day as it will be the next. All of this is to say that I am so excited to take you guys on this journey with me. I have ideas for albums, I have ideas for EPs, I have ideas for exactly who and what and where I want to be with all of this, and I'm gonna take you guys along the process while I sort of build this vision out. And it might not be easy, it's definitely not going to be. It might take a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of resources, but that's okay because I am lucky enough to have a lot of those resources. I can put all of my physical, like painting, art together to design stuff. I can put my music together, obviously, with everything that I have over there. And I have so many wonderful friends too that have so many different talents in different areas that I can bring into this project. That's honestly a really big part of this. And bringing people together to work on this is honestly a really big part of it, because no one can actually truly do this alone. I can sit here and say I do pretty much most of my own work all by myself, but I like having other people join because that's the whole sense of community that a lot of this music stuff especially means a lot. So coming up very soon, you guys will be seeing a lot more of me starting on this process, because I've only got one more year of college, so I best have all of my stuff together before I get out of there so that I'm not just whisked off into the world and have no idea what I'm doing. I've got a pretty solid idea of what I'm doing. I've built a lot in my professional world. Like, I'm a vocal coach. If you ever need lessons, let me know. My email is linked in my Instagram. I can put it in the comments if this is going up on YouTube. And God, I'm so excited to be able to start bringing y'all along on this, because that's part of my biggest thing. I'm like, all right, one, in music, how on earth do you make content that's supposed to connect to people? One, be yourself, because guess what? And that's honestly, that's one of the biggest lessons I have to give in life. If I'm to give anybody any amount of lessons, it's the best way to find people and to build yourself and to build whatever vision you have and carry that into an audience is to just be yourself. Because guess what? Shit happens when you are most authentically you and not trying to be anyone else. Because guess what? Yeah, in school, there's all these different ideas of like, oh, you need to figure out exactly who you want to be and who your inspirations are. And then that can kind of get twisted into you like constantly comparing yourself to people, which isn't great, but I think it's sort of just part of what happens. But I've figured out I need to get out of that, and that's why I'm like so content right now, is because I am just me and I've just been doing my thing. And yeah, I have inspirations. I have so many inspirations, and musically, physically, you know, whatever. But that doesn't seep into me wanting to change who I am to be more like those people. I now have a separation where I am just me, and all that I'm going to be putting into all of my art and all of my music is just me. So please, if there's one thing you take away from this, it is just to be you, because nobody else can be you. And everybody's looking for people that are just themselves, not some copy and pasted, constantly thrown around image of what someone ought to be. Because guess what? People are probably sick and tired of that. You've seen enough influencers and, even popular musicians that are like fitting into this category that everybody and their mom wants to be. So then you see a million other copy and pastes of those everywhere. Like, please just be yourself. And what I'm trying to say is my entire vision that I'm going to be like taking you guys along with is because that's just me. And all these ideas that I'm having for all of these things are honestly, finally, just me, myself, and I. And when I go and share demos with other people, guess what? The demos that they like the most are the ones that I've just been myself in, not ones that I've tried to be some other type of music or be following after some specific artist or whatever. The ones that stick out to people are the ones that are truly just me doing me, and I'm not thinking about anyone else that I'm trying to like replicate or anything like that. So to end this off, and this is just basically the pilot episode, welcome to my journey of my life, basically. This is just my life. Everything that I'm going to be making, everything that I'm going to be pursuing and getting myself into and working at is just my life. Because my dream is music. My dream is to help people. My dream is to show people that they're not alone in whatever they're experiencing, or to give people stories to grasp onto something, to see that someone else has gone through something that they're going through. People need that. And I cannot wait to be able to give that to all of you.